Yeah.
Yep, it's the headset.
Yeah, so hello everybody. Welcome to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM, WARA. I'm Catherine Conley, a.k.a. KC, with the Sportsmaster, Justin Ferrer, Lucy Cabral, Alex Mayo in the lobby, and Dominic Damiano himself.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, good afternoon. It's great to be back in studio.
It is great to have you
This
back.
is
Yes,
a
great.
shout out. My mom and her nurse is listening to us, watching us stream. I set them up. Hopefully, they got on to 4 Deep Sports Talk there, so they can see this on Facebook.
Did they go to the website part? Did they go to were they on the website, I hope?
I believe so.
Good.
I hope so.
Because they can, then they
If
can
not,
get
I'll
right
have to
in.
set them up again. But shout out to Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Tina. And Lou. I think Lou is out doing errands.
So he might be listening in the car.
He might be.
It's a good chance of that.
He might be. So how is everybody?
Good.
Happy New Year and all
fine.
that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Great, because we're in the new year.
Yeah. I've been listening to the broadcast.
Oh,
Had
good.
some great shows, great people on the shows. I've also been out there, started recording, video recording games in Swansea. So this past week I did girls basketball and boys basketball last night. I know, Catherine, you did a BR game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's great
She
to be
gets
back
stuck
on
with me.
camera, huh?
Yeah. I actually did a watch party on Facebook.
Did you? Good for
Yeah.
you. Good for you. So everyone can see your fancy camera work.
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, Dom said you did well.
She did really well.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm going to
Good.
start sitting up like this.
And thank you for the sweatshirts, Dom.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sporting new sweatshirts here. Love the color.
Yeah, we
Absolutely love the color.
should see if we could open up our own store.
Fashion store.
I think that would be good.
Well, I can tell you we're looking into face masks also.
Yep.
So I think masks are going to be the way of the future now. So
All right, so this should be Anthony Morrison. Anthony, is this you?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I can. I'm going to turn you up just a little bit on the knob here. Just fine
hi,
tune you.
Anthony.
Hey, how are you?
Good. It's Lucy Cabral here. I co-host the show with
Nice
the
to
rest
meet
of
you.
the team here.
Yep. See,
Congratulations, by the way.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you watch our coverage of the BR game last night?
No, I actually didn't.
Oh, that's okay. I embarrassed myself. I called Durfee BR and
What?
by accident I said, "Welcome to Rabowen Fieldhouse." right, and it's not Rabowen. It's Monte Gymnasium.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Right. And then,
It happens.
oh yeah, it was
This
pretty. It
at
was pretty
BR?
funny. This is at
Guys
BR.
are at BR. I was
Yeah.
at Case High School, so
Oh, you're at Case.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
All right. For the people that don't know, that didn't see our post on 4 Deep Sports Talk on Twitter, and I believe on our LinkedIn account, we have the privilege right now of Anthony Morrison. Anthony, you're a senior, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got a question for you. How did the passing league go this morning? Because I ran into Coach Buron and he was asking about we were having a little couple difficulties with the girls' game last night. But did he tell you? Did he mention about the interview?
Yeah, I was actually talking to him at the game. I just left the game like 5 minutes ago.
You're not
Still
getting.
finishing up the second half, but there was only like 2 or 3 minutes left in the game, so I wasn't missing much. But he had mentioned that he ran into you last night.
Yeah, he thinks highly of you. Coach Bjorn's a great guy. I think sometimes
He's a great guy, yeah.
he gets misconstrued the wrong way. I hope that sounds like the right word. Comes across hard-nosed, heart of gold, but you just don't want to
Absolutely.
you just don't want to step on his toes because he doesn't mind stepping on your toes back at you if you
Yeah.
start something. That's probably the best political way to say it, I guess, right?
Right. Yeah. No, I'm definitely the luckiest player in the world. He's the best coach I've ever had. I've learned so much from him. Just the little mistakes he brings up, and it definitely makes us a lot better. And I'm very, very fortunate to have someone like that coach me.
All right, so we have Catherine Conlon, a.k.a. Casey. You'll hear her in a minute. And then the sports master. But I just want to go through his sets real fast, and then you guys can take over. So his sophomore year, started quarterback, started defensive back, 13 total tackles, Old Colony League All-Star, Thanksgiving Day MVP versus Brockton. He was the running back. Junior starting halfback, tailback, defensive back. 17 total touchdowns, 1,100 total yards, 3 interceptions, 350 receiving yards. Southeast Conference, because now they play out of the Southeast Conference because there's no more
all right.
there's no more OCL. No, Southeastern Conference All-Star, Brockton Enterprise All-Scholastic. And the other note is between him and I can't say it on the air. No, he's just going to send me. He's just sending me he's just sending me pictures of so we can edit it for Access TV, later in the week.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to go first, I mean, I know.
So wait, I
I'm
have
sorry.
a question.
Yes,
so,
go ahead.
There's no more OS.
OCL.
OCL.
Old Colony League football. It's done.
Oh, okay.
Because it came down to BR, Dartmouth, and that was it, right? Right, Anthony? Isn't that it?
Was it New Bedford or? I don't know.
Bedford?
I'm not sure.
No, New Bedford and
Because you guys
Durfee.
played Durfee last night, right?
Yeah, but that was
That's basketball.
but that's in the new
Basketball.
league. That's in the new
That's
conference.
in the new conference.
Yeah.
Oh.
Barnstable. Barnstable was the other
Barnstable.
one. Yeah, that's right. Barnstable.
Yeah, that's right.
So now Barnstable was sick of traveling, and I don't blame him. BR was probably sick of traveling 55 miles
Yeah, it
to
is
go
a
down the
ways.
Cape,
Far.
and they were probably sick of coming up here, so they kept him They did the right thing. They kept Barnstable in the Cape Cod League. So now you have 2 OCL teams, and you have 3 big 3 towns: Durfee, Fall River, right? New
Right.
Bedford, and Brockton. So they just did the right thing, and they merged together.
Oh, I see.
So now
Okay.
they just started last year. They started the end of they started the Southeast Conference. So now these games that they play in could mean something because they always play Brockton on Thanksgiving.
Oh.
For now, at least, I think it's a 5-year contract, 2-year contract, or something like that. 2-year handshake. I don't know the whole, but I believe it's 2 years.
So, Anthony, your whole career has been at BR, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. All 4 years.
That's awesome.
It is. It really is.
Great school. It's the perfect balance between good academics and great athletics. Met a lot of great people throughout the years, a lot of teachers and obviously my coaches and a lot of new friends. I'm from Rainham, so I met a lot of new people from Bridgewater. So
Oh, nice.
definitely a great school to be a part of.
That's awesome. So you were a Giant when you were a Raynham Giant, obviously, right?
Yes, Rainham Giants.
Back in the day, represent.
That was their mascot back then?
What's that?
Giants?
That's the Raynham youth football team.
Youth football?
Yeah, they're the
Gotcha.
Giants.
Gotcha.
And then Bridgewater's the Badgers.
Ah.
Yes.
Right. And then the region just those towns are right next to each other, so make a regional school. So they built a new one. The old one's across the street. I think it's now a middle school. So
So, Anthony, what is the highlight of your entire career at BR?
I would say probably the last Thanksgiving. Well, my actual last football game was last Thanksgiving when we played Brockton. Just that whole season, I met a lot of great upperclassmen, and I'm just having relationships with them, and just going out to eat and finishing off with a win on Thanksgiving was great to see everyone celebrating in the locker room, holding the trophy high, and I'd probably say that was my highlight of high school so far.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure you're going to pass down a legacy of your own down there.
I hope so.
It's all about the food.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I actually wanted to add to her question. So, would you say that would be like your greatest achievement playing football for Bridgewater Raynham?
In terms of athletics or just in general?
Yeah, just in general and in athletics too.
Yeah, I'd say in terms of athletics, my freshman year I played on the freshman team, and they brought me up to dress for the varsity games for the 2 playoff games they had. I think it was Natick and King Philip, so it was really cool to be a part of that.
Oh, okay.
A young age, and then my sophomore year I ended up starting on varsity. So I think just playing at a high level, I obviously BR is a Division I school for athletics, so it's really cool to play all these really good towns like St. John's Prep, Bavarian, all these really athletic teams and, trying to perform as best we can. So.
Oh, okay. What was your mindset going into each game?
I'm a big team guy, so I got to say, just doing everything as a team. Bill Belichick says it all the time, just do your job.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a firm believer in that. If everyone does their piece of the puzzle, you're gonna have some great success.
Yeah.
Anthony, my first question for you is, what made you pick Williams for a college to go to?
It's a great question. I think I really didn't know. I'll tell you, like probably a year ago from now, I had no idea where I wanted to go. But going to a high academic school like Williams it was definitely a big factor in me choosing a school. The coaches over there are exceptional. I mean, they've reached out to me, wrote me letters, and I've had numerous phone calls with them. They just, they're such great people over there, and it's definitely a winning culture that I really am fortunate to be able to be a part of. So.
Excellent. All right, Anthony, we're going to take our first break, and we'll get right back to you. We have you for the hour, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
All good.
All right, so we'll step away. You are listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here in the news station, 1320 AM WARA, and you can watch our interview as we talk to Anthony or listen on the TuneIn app. And let me see what else we got. I think that's a lot. Tune in. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. All right, we'll be back with more right after this.
If you are sick with COVID-19 or think you might have it, take steps to help protect other people from getting sick. Stay home except to get medical care. Call the doctor before visiting. Separate yourself from others who live with you. Wear a mask to protect others. Cover your coughs and sneezes with a tissue and clean your hands right away. Avoid sharing items with other people in your home. This includes things like towels and bedding. Be sure dishes are washed in hot water or the dishwasher before anyone else uses them. Stay aware of how you feel. If you start to have difficulty breathing, or if you are worried about your health, call your doctor. For more tips, visit cdc.gov.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the bus. Text and miss your stop. Text and be late to work. Tired. Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Funding for this station is provided by Fisherman's Free Restaurant. Have a craving for fried or boiled seafood but don't have time to drive to the Cape? The Fisherman's Free Restaurant, located at 411 Old Colony Road in Norton, has shrimp, sprat, and lobster made to order. Their seafood arrives daily from the ocean to your table with other menu options available. They're normally open every day, but now have special COVID hours of Friday and Saturday, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. for takeout or sit down. They're also currently hiring. For more information or to order, you can call 508-222-8090.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 4D Sport Talks. We are going to continue highlighting Anthony Morrison, the football player from Bridgewater, A&M. Anthony, are you still with us right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, I'm going to go with my second question is what will you major at when you go to Williams?
I'm honestly not 100% sure yet. I'm kind of leaning towards economics because I don't know. I probably most likely economics. Yeah.
Nice. All right, so a question for you. Where is Williams College? You know what? I sit there and go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll tell you my joke in a minute.
It's in Williamstown, Mass. It's like the top left corner of Massachusetts. It's about 2.5 hours out west. So.
Oh,
yeah,
up near
not a bad ride.
Pittsfield, up that area?
Yeah, I'm pretty
North
sure.
Adams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's really cool. Because it was funny. We sit there and I always try to brag like I know where all these schools are. You guys are going to, right? So
I don't even know where half of the towns are. Let alone.
Yeah. Well, she's from Rhode Island, so we give her. She gets a lot of mulligans on this team.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, so what other colleges? I know you don't want to. You're not really going to throw anybody on the bus, but could you? I'm curious as a fan, what other colleges reached out to you?
So Williams is part of the NESCAC League, which is most people like refer to it as like small Ivies.
Yeah.
So most of those schools were in contact with me. I had a few offers from teams in that conference, but I don't know. There's something about Williams. I went and visited there and just fell in love with the place instantly. So that's where I knew I wanted to be.
Nice. Sorry about that. My phone just rang, and I reminded everybody about, hey, don't forget to lower your phones. And then knucklehead me can't put my phone on vibrate.
All good.
Oh boy! I'll tell you, I'm in my own way. You have no idea. All right. So, what other? Oh, you guys keep on going. I'm sorry. Keep on going.
All right.
Yeah, I actually wanted to go back to my question about football-wise at BR. Who were your favorite opponents to play against?
Ooh, I got to say the Zavarian game. Every year, that's always a tough game. They're a big rival for us at BR. When we beat them, it's a great feeling. But they're always very tough, and they're well coached and disciplined. They always play a really tough game. So yeah, we look forward to playing them every year.
Yeah, and my last question is, who's your favorite NFL player and why?
Ooh,
That's a great
I gotta
question, Kathy.
that is.
See,
I'm gonna go with Tom Brady.
My favorite
I know
player
it's
too.
Cliche. Yeah, it's cliche, but I've loved him since I was a little kid. Just the way he presents himself on the field, he leads his team. Just a very, very impressive man. Definitely Tom Brady.
Well, his generation growing up, that's all they know is Tom Brady, right? That's
Exactly.
an excellent generation to grow up in.
Yeah,
Very lucky.
Very lucky. Yeah, for sure.
Because God knows your father and your grandparents probably told you horror stories about back in the day about Patriot football. Oh, my God. I cringe every time I think about it. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Especially Coach Buren. You could, and, Coach Connie, too. He's still on the coaching staff, right?
I'm not sure if he's coming back. He usually is like our offensive assistant coach.
Yeah.
He calls the plays from the booth up top. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's coming back. I'd love to have him back. He's great in practice. Makes us all laugh, and he's a very good football mind. Helps us out a lot.
Good.
So.
Is he coming back for baseball? Do you know?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just curious.
But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But
no, that's all right. You're quoted.
Yeah.
No, I'm only kidding. Only messing around. All right, so let's talk about. All right, go ahead, Joe. You guys go.
Okay. My third question for you, Anthony, is: do you think you will continue to play football when you're at Williams?
Yes, I definitely am gonna play football. I'm not sure where they'll have me play. Hopefully, a little bit of receiver, maybe some running back, and who knows, maybe even get some plays in on defense.
Well, what's your build though? What's your build? How tall are you? How big are you?
I'm 6 feet, 180 pounds.
You're 6 feet, 180. So you're solid. That's 6 feet.
Yeah.
So
I played last year at 6 foot, 162 pounds. So I put a little bit.
Wow.
Yes, I put a little bit of weight on. So
good for you.
Trying to still maintain my speed, but just get a little stronger. That was important for me.
Oh, I can show you where all the fast food places are in Bridgewater.
I wanted to add to Justin's question. What was your position at Bridgewater Raynham?
So my sophomore year, I played quarterback. I actually played quarterback since I was in second grade. And my junior year, I made the switch over to running back because that's where I needed to be, and that's where I would be putting the, help the team be successful. And,
okay.
My buddy Austin Hartzell got switched over. He played quarterback for us, and he did very well. And I played a little bit. It's the H back, so I was kind of used as a blocking back. Out in the slot, I caught some short routes and ran the ball a little bit too.
That's cool. So it just led me to you have another question? Go ahead,
Yeah, I got a few more.
All right.
Will any of your teammates from Bridgewater Raynham will be joining you at Williams College?
Unfortunately, no. I've been in contact with a few kids from Mass that are going to Williams, and they're all great kids. So I'm looking forward to getting up to Williams and meeting them, and spending the next 4 years with them. So
what's your workout regimen usually? I mean, as far as getting ready for college, I should say your senior year. Actually, before I even go to that other question, are you guys all set to play ball in the spring? Is that still tentative? What have you guys been hearing at BR?
Yeah, so February 22nd is the date it's supposed to start.
Yeah.
I think as of right now it will happen.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, anything can change, with COVID. So
yeah, true.
Hoping for the best. Just trying to stay optimistic.
Now you're also in a passing league, right? 7-on-7.
Yes. Yeah. So it's 7-on-7. We got to wear our masks. It's this big giant dome in Weymouth, and it's a beautiful field. And we got 7 guys on offense, 7 guys on defense. And it's like 2-hand touch, so it's good to get back into the swing of things. They haven't, been a part of an organized sports team or a sports game since, like I said, last Thanksgiving. So. Do
you guys wear helmets? Can you wear helmets, or just no?
No, so it's just they give us a shirt and shorts and cleats. That's it.
Okay. How many teams have you played? How many different schools have you played?
So usually it's 1 game a week. And last week there was a cancellation for one of the teams, so we ended up playing 2 games. We played Needham and Weymouth, and then today we played Walpole.
Oh, okay, so that spreads it around a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I mean, obviously, teams we're not used to playing in the regular season, but it's definitely good to get a taste of the other areas. Just to see how these other guys compete. And so far, they've been really good. So.
Now, how long do you have to get rid of the football on 2-hand touch once the ball's hiked? How many seconds does a quarterback have? Well, not you, I should say, but...
Yeah, the quarterback's got 4 seconds, and then...
Wow.
4?
Yeah, so 4 seconds, it's quick. Yeah, it's quicker than you'd think, but, then they blow the whistle, and the play's dead.
Yep.
Oh, I was actually going to ask, what happens if they hold the ball for more than 4 seconds? They'd be penalized?
Yeah, so they just, it's the next down. So if it's first down and you hold it for 4 seconds, then they blow the whistle and the next down, so it'll be second down after.
Oh, wow.
Would it be like a delay of game? Would that be called a penalty?
Yeah, they call delay of game penalties if we take too long.
Oh, okay.
But that hasn't been an issue really.
So do they march off the penalty for not getting it off at 4 seconds, or is it a loss of down? I'm curious now.
Yeah, so it's just a loss of down. They don't.
All right, so second down, not third down.
Lose.
All right.
Right. Yeah, we don't lose any yards, which is good.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But you'd learn more though if they did.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That would be
make the quarterback. Right. Yeah, but our quarterback's been he's been good with that. We haven't really ran into any problems with that. The 4 seconds. So.
Oh, there you go. Good.
So the game must go really quick, huh?
Yeah. So it's 2 24-minute halves with running time.
Oh wow!
So look, yeah, definitely it goes by pretty quick.
Wow.
So
how many timeouts do you get?
We don't get any timeouts.
Oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we're not used to that, obviously. So when it comes down to like the final 20 seconds, we got to be wicked quick with it. Everyone's got to get up to the line, and
Well, you got to know your plays before you're up to the line.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. In those situations, we get into the huddle quick, and my coach is like, all right, run this. So it's not really organized, but we get it done. So that's
Good. All right, so we are getting ready to take our second break as this hour flies by. We have the privilege of having Anthony Morrison from Bridgewater Raynham High School on his way to Williams College. If you want to call in and ask Anthony a question, we have a line open, 508-222-1320. Now I know where that sound's coming from. He has this on the radio. In his car, I can hear it.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Anthony, I thought I was losing my mind. I'm like, how come I can hear my voice? That's funny. So one more. Do you guys have one more question before we go away?
Not at the moment.
What about you, buddy?
I have one more.
Okay.
All right, and Anthony, will you miss your experience at Bridgewater Raynham High School?
Yes, I definitely will. I've been trying to cherish these last few months I got living in Raynham. Just trying to safely be with my friends, and make the most of everything and all the fun times we're having together. But yeah, I'll for sure miss my experience at BR.
Excellent. All right, so we're going to step away now, my friend. We'll be back in a minute. So again, we have Anthony Morrison from Bridgewater Raynham High School on his way to Williams College. And we will be back with more with him right after this.
If you think or know you had COVID-19, you can be around others after 10 days since symptoms first appeared, and after 24 hours with no fever without fever-reducing medication, and after other symptoms have improved. If you have tested positive for COVID-19 and you had no symptoms, you can be around others 10 days after you got tested for COVID-19. To learn more, visit cdc.gov/coronavirus.
All right, everybody in the car, let's go. What are we going to do first when we get there, Mom? Go for a hike? Sure, if you want. What about canoeing? Can we go canoeing too? I don't see why. What about a bike ride? No, I want to fish. Oh, I've never been fishing. Honey, we can do it all. How long does it take to get to the forest? It's not. Is it going to be long? No. I thought it takes forever. It's not that far. Are we there yet? Yep, we're here. Already? No way. Come on, perfect. It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Also, find fun activities to do like boating and biking or camping and hiking, plus much more. It's all right in your naturehood. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
My name is Paul Jakes, President of Attleboro Firefighters Local 848. On behalf of our executive board and entire membership, we would like to say thank you to all Attleboro residents and businesses for their unwavering support throughout this pandemic. Words cannot describe the gratitude felt from the generosity of those who have donated much-needed supplies, PPE, and meals to our members on the front lines of this COVID-19 epidemic each and every day. The coronavirus has hit our membership especially hard in these last months, having 11 members and 2 dispatchers testing positive, with 1 member even hospitalized due to the severity of symptoms. In addition, having several members quarantined and an increased COVID-related responses throughout our community. As you can imagine, this has taken an incredible toll on our families and friends. Thankfully, because of the citizens of Attleboro, we have been able to find some solace in all of this, participating in birthday parades, drive-bys, Zoom meetings, phone calls, emails, letters, and most of all, knowing you have our back. All of this has allowed for a feeling of great joy by all involved. As the pandemic continues, please keep looking out for each other. Wear masks, practice social distancing, and remember, we're in this together. Stay safe.
Hey, welcome back to the show. We are highlighting Anthony Morrison, who will be attending Williams College in the fall. And I actually lost my question.
It's okay.
You lost your question.
Yeah, my mind just went blank. I apologize, everyone.
No, that's all good. Anthony, I need you to check under your cushion seat. Kathy lost her question.
Okay.
Might be under your cushion seat. But I know Lucy had a question about
Yeah, I did.
Williams College and the football program. What you know about that? But I know she wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, so the upcoming team you're going to be with February, right? Do you
Yes.
know most of the players, or you've been playing with these guys? You know, I'm sure they're friends, and
Yeah. So they're all. I'm really close with all of them.
That's
I've
awesome.
been playing with my grade since my Rainham buddies. I've been playing with them since second grade.
Oh,
And
wow.
a lot of the Bridgewater guys I've been playing with since freshman year. And I always say it. Football is the greatest sport in the world. You know, just the friendships that I've been able to make through football. They'll last a lifetime. And it's really, really a great thing to see. But in terms of the underclassmen, I've been fortunate enough to meet them through our captains. We had kind of captains practices where we had kind of obviously low numbers with COVID, and then we had some workouts in the fall, and I was able to meet them through those, which is really nice. But I think having strong team chemistry in terms of everyone being on the same page and liking each other for the most part, it's important in a team's success. So
Oh, it's very, very important. So who are these people? Give them a shout out. Who are they?
All right. I'll give a shout out to my buddy Jay Holland, my buddy Hunter Dare, Luke Payton, Andrew Danino, Ryan Breheny. Who else? I give Carlo Crescetti. These are my good buddies. They're really good football players too. So yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. So, how did they finish last year, Williams College?
So I'm pretty sure they were 7-2 last year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So the season before, they were kind of down a little bit, but yeah, they ended up doing very, very well last year. So
Now some of the opponents, who will they play? Like Bridgewater State, Stonehill College, like that? Is that the level
so they
of
only
play?
They play only teams in the NESCAC, so they'll play like Trinity College, Tufts College, who else? Bowdoin, Bates, Hamilton.
Oh, wow. Those are some big names.
And yeah, so they're in that conference. So yeah, they just stick to those teams. They play 9 games. So.
Wow, you got some traveling to do, my friend.
Oh, I know. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
You could hear the cars from the background.
Yeah, you can. That's pretty cool, though. That must be pretty cool knowing that. And that you can add that to life learning experience.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to meet all these new people.
Now,
chapter of my life.
Forgive me for not going through my checklist, and I think Justin asked this, and I don't know if you gave us the full answer yet, and if you did, I apologize. But I was wondering, what other colleges reached out to you again? I want to make sure.
It was mainly those NESCAC teams that I.
Okay.
Mentioned. So yeah, so like Bowdoin, Bates, Middlebury College, up in Vermont. I talked with Tufts, Colby College.
Nice.
Yes, so those schools mainly.
See, you got to brag more. We got to teach this kid to brag. He's not bragging enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to teach him how to do that. He's a smart kid. Obviously going to basically a junior Ivy school over at Williams, and we got to teach him how to brag. We're gonna have to work on this guy.
My bad.
No worries. Your parents raised you right, my friend. 508.
The best parents.
Good. There you go. There's another free shot. That'll help my Christmas too.
And birthdays and.
Say again. Shout out to who? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say shout out to my mom Beth and my dad Scott.
Nice.
Best.
I hope they're listening. They can pick up the station. The frequency definitely comes in Bridgewater. I know that for a fact. 508.
Okay,
What's that?
No, I was just saying that's good. I'm glad that they're able to listen to it.
Either that, or you know how smart your parents are. They're probably watching it on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
508-222-1320 if you want to call in and give a congrats, or if you have a question for Anthony Morrison on his way to Williams College as we round out this hour. Again, 508-222-1320. So when you were a Giant, were you always a athletic player, or did you? I mean, were you always a back or a quarterback?
Yeah, so I played quarterback, like I said, from second grade on to my sophomore year.
Okay.
But yeah, when I was on the Giants, I was used as a running quarterback, a lot of play action, and trying to make plays out of nothing. You know, that was what I tried to do. We actually passed the ball a lot my 8th grade year. I had a little dynamic duo with my buddy Hunter. We were pretty good with throwing the ball deep. He has great hands, and I also ran the ball a lot, like I said. But yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool. I mean, it's all those memories that you'll have for the rest of your life. That's pretty cool.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
All right, so there's a good chance. I'm pretty sure Coach Buron's listening now and on his way home from. What time's the camp end? Is it already over?
Yeah, the 7-on-7 game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like started at 11:10, finished around 12:15. So.
Yeah, so he's probably on his way home back to Bridgewater, listening on the radio going down Route 18. So
most likely.
Most likely, right? And probably some of your close friends that played Bridgewater Raynham football with you, and some of the junior kids that that looked up to you, and you probably left a good impression on them. I'm thinking just by talking to you. So, what advice can you give these younger kids to keep their heads on straight, to maybe make it to the next level like you did?
I mean, it's a cliche answer, but I genuinely believe in just working hard and giving 100% in everything you do. If a coach tells you to do something, just do it at 100%, you know. Coach Buron always tells us, he's like, I don't care if you make a mistake, but I just want you to be doing it at 100%. I think that's a good philosophy in terms of life, too, just working hard and in terms of, like if you have to write an essay or if you have to do a project, always do it at 100%, you know.
Yeah.
That'll take you a long way.
And what about work ethic, though? I mean, how much time do you donate to the gym each year?
So I'll go off like a given week. So on a Monday, I go to a trainer, Larry Shabati, in West Bridgewater.
Yeah.
He's a great trainer. And then I'll do that again on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I'll go to the field, get some work in with my buddies, play some music, run some routes, do some good coverages. And then Thursday, I go to a boxing gym, and I box with my buddy Jay. That's really good, because obviously I haven't had a lot of contact because we haven't played football in a while, but that's good to get me back into the swing of things. And then Friday, I'll go back to my trainer. That's usually like an hour and a half. And it's really a difficult workout, but it feels good afterwards. So.
Well, you got to get ready for boxing because you never know. You might play Tulsa next time. Tulsa. You got to get ready for those big those big riots after the game. Did you see that game?
Yikes!
You say the Tulsa game?
Yeah, when they had the big riot, and I forget who they played. Did you guys see that? The big fight they had. Who did Tulsa play? Do you remember?
I remember who they played.
But you know what game I'm talking about happened this year. They got in a big fight.
Yeah, I know what game you're talking about.
As soon as you said kickboxing, I said, "Oh, I know what he's getting ready for."
Are you talking about the Army-Navy game? I think I saw something on the news about that.
No, it was Tulsa was playing in a bowl game, and it ended up being a fight, like a brawl at the end of the game.
Oh, I did not see that.
Oh, you got to YouTube it. That's because when he said boxing, I was thinking, oh, he has to get ready for football. So college level.
College football boxing fight.
Yeah,
I'll look that up on. I'll look that up on YouTube.
There you go. Just look up college football fight Tulsa.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll definitely look that up.
What do you think? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Go ahead, young lady.
So, Anthony, tell us a little bit more about Coach Buron. Obviously, you have the highest respect for him, and I'm sure he's taught you so much. on and off the field. Tell us a little bit more about him.
Where do I start? No, I think this year, Coach and I our bond has definitely gotten a lot stronger. I go up to his office and we talk for hours, and just, it's great to have someone like that, speak the game, but also speak life with me, I think in terms of lessons he's taught me is just, always perfect, or try to perfect the little things, like just footwork and, anything in life. But definitely he preaches just to be just be a good person, try your best to be a good person. Because we all know, like with our teachers all know Coach Buron, so if anyone's giving the teachers a hard time, he's going to know about it. So
That's true.
Definitely just being a good person, trying to be the best citizen, trying to perfect the little things. I think those are the two I'd say for him.
Yeah, I can definitely vouch. For that. My kid went to BR, so I can definitely play baseball. Okay. Yeah, back in the day when he was on the state championship team.
Oh, wow. What was that, 2014?
Yeah, long time ago.
yeah.
Oh, too funny. All right.
Dave Wallace, right?
Yep, exactly. Oh, by the way, we got to give a shout out to Coach Wallace, because he was the one that initially got the ball rolling. He's over at BP. He actually coaches. Well, I coach the freshman team. He coaches the varsity team. But a big shout out to Dave Wallace for helping setting this up. All right, we're going to step away. We'll be right back and finish this up. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right. All right, so we'll step away. If you want to call when we get back at 508-222-1320. We are talking with Anthony Morrison, Bridgewater Raynham football player. Now he's a running back. Was a quarterback. Now he's a running back on his way to Williams College. We'll be back with more right after this.
Think you might have it? Take steps to help protect other people from getting sick. Stay home except to get medical care. Call the doctor before visiting. Separate yourself from others who live with you. Wear a mask to protect others. Cover your coughs and sneezes with a tissue and clean your hands right away. Avoid sharing items with other people in your home. This includes things like towels and bedding. Be sure dishes are washed in hot water or the dishwasher before anyone else uses them. Stay aware of how you feel. If you start to have difficulty breathing, or if you're worried about your health, call your doctor. For more tips, visit cdc.gov.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at Claudino'sAutoRepair.com.
To some people, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much. But that's not necessarily true. By 6 months, they're combining vowels and consonants. By 9 months, they're trying out different kinds of sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on some meaning. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Early screening and intervention can make a lifetime of difference and unlock a world of possibilities. Take the first step at autismspeaks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Hey, welcome back to the show. You're listening to 4 Deep Sports Talk here at the news station, 1320 AM, WARA. We are continuing highlighting Anthony Morrison, who will be attending Williams College next year.
Anthony, you're still with us.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, so we're going to wrap this up, and I wanted to know if you have any shout-outs you want to shout out to.
Yeah, so I say my parents again, my mom Elizabeth, my dad Scott. They've been very, very supportive through my whole life in terms of, college and going, driving me to practices and whatnot. And then definitely my two best friends, Jay and Hunter, for sure. And then definitely all my teammates, like I said before, Ryan Breheny, Luke Payton, Andrew Danino. Definitely my coaches, Coach Buron, Coach Helene, Coach Bunzel, Coach Jasinski, Coach Lucia, and just everyone in the community for always being so supportive and being so helpful with everything. Definitely my youth coaches, Coach Bolin, Coach Aliberti, Coach Lyford, Coach Molesky, definitely all of them. And my grandparents, most of all, my grandmother Joan and my grandfather Charlie. My grandfather's been my idol and my role model since I was little. He's definitely been there for me, driven me to all my games, and try to push me to be the best player I can be. But yeah, definitely all of them and everybody else that's in my life right now, for sure.
Right. Well, I can speak for everybody at the station, 1320 AM, WARA, and all of us here at 4 Deep Sports Talk. We wish you the best, young man. You definitely sound like you have your head on straight, and all the best over at Williams College.
Thank you.
You're
Anthony,
welcome.
it was great talking to you, and good luck over at BR, your last season over there. And, have a great time.
Thank you. Can I do one more? Have one
Yes.
more shout-out?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
My basketball coach growing up, Coach Mike Doherty. He's another guy that's preached just being a good person and just doing the right thing. Definitely Coach Mike Doherty. But I really, really appreciate you guys having me on. It was a pleasure speaking with you guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back also. That was another question I had for you. Are there any other sports that you played besides football? So you just mentioned basketball. Basketball coach?
So I played basketball through my sophomore year. I stopped playing in my junior year and kind of focused on football, trying to gain strength. And, so I stopped playing. I played through my sophomore year. Yeah, I played for Coach Doug Alves. He's a great coach. But Coach Mike Doherty was my AAU basketball coach, so it's kind of like a travel select team, I guess you could call it.
Very good. All right, so all the best, young man. Thank you again for taking Saturday.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Good luck, Anthony.
Thanks so much.
All right, so that was Anthony Morrison. A great interview by that young man.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get ready with the scores. You ready, Sportsmaster?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, so here are the scores from Friday night.
Now, all right, in boys basketball in the A-State Division, Newton North 51, Braintree 44, Walpole 49, Milton 33, Natick 57, Wesley 58, and the Natick Brookline and Weymouth Needham games have been postponed. In the Capes and Island, Barnes, Sables, Sandwich, Dennis Yarmouth, Nauset, Monomoy, St. John Paul II, Falmouth, Nantucket, St. John Paul II, and Rising Tide Carter have been postponed. In the Catholic Central, Austin Bishop Phenom 82, Austin Press 87.
He's getting used to my notepad.
No, it keeps wanting to refresh to today. Okay, just gotta come back.
All right, how you doing over there?
I'm just trying to get back to yesterday. Come on, you.
Doing great, Sportsmaster.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta help him out. I think he's picking on. I think he's picking on my my notepad.
Actually, I think he likes a notepad.
I think he does too. I think he wants to take it home.
No, I got my own at home. All right.
Keep it going.
Now, where did I leave off? Or refreshed. I did that one. Okay, so that one.
Actually, you know what? Let's take. You know what? Let's take this call. And
Okay.
We'll set this
Oh,
up.
we get a call? Okay.
Yep.
We do. We got a call. Hi, you're next on 4 Deep Sports Talk. Hello, how you're next on 4 Deep Sports Talk.
Hello?
Hello.
I had a question. I wanted to ask what your guys' thoughts were on. I know some states are doing football in the spring, 7-on-7.
I can't make out your voice. I'm sorry. You got to clear your voice up. I can't hear you.
So, you know, spring football, 7-on-7, that other states do.
What
That's
about, yes.
You could see Massachusetts doing in the future.
What do I think of what?
Touch football, 7-on-7, flag football in the spring.
It's already starting now. It's already underway.
What do you think of it?
I think it's not bad. I think it's a good idea.
Do you think it should be a permanent sport in the future?
Yeah, you never know with the pandemic. It could be.
Absolutely. Like you get, say, these athletic kids, you get them doing a little more work in the spring. Maybe makes for a better football product in the fall.
That's a good point by you. That's an excellent point. Excellent point. You never know, right? I mean, maybe they could still do it with helmets on their head.
That's true.
You know? Well, I appreciate
What do you think of it?
Who, me? Oh.
The caller.
You know, I think it's a very fascinating idea. I heard that some states like Vermont did it in the fall.
Oh.
And I heard just very positive feedback generally.
Oh, very good. Very, very.
I think it's great for the kids and especially to keep them conditioned, learning, for the upcoming season. And I think it's something for them to keep them busy and look forward to. I think it's a great idea. Whoever thought about it, I think it's a great idea.
For sure.
Well, thank you for the call.
All right. God bless.
God bless. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, boy. See the guys you bring on this show? All right, so let's get back to that. Are you ready to go now? Do you know where you're at? We're going to try to finish up this scores.
It did again. It went to today again.
All right, do you want it? What conference were you at last? I'll finish it up right here. Do you remember what conference you were at? Not sure?
Come on, load. All right, I'm getting back.
Let's get the music going. Too much dead air.
Catholic Central was the last one I did.
All right. I got you. Here we go. Catholic Central. All right, moving on to the Patriot League. All these games are postponed. Duxbury, Whitman Hanson, Plymouth North, Marshfield. That's this again. We're still on boys basketball. Plymouth South loses to Hanover 37-30. Quincy beats Pembroke 57-54. South Coast Conference in overtime. Fairhaven beats Somerset Berkeley 83-74. Dighton Rehoboth beats Seekonk 60-54. Wareham beats Bourne 81-24. Greater Bedford Volk beats Ponequid 54-44. Try to get to girls basketball. Finishing up, Old Rochester beats Case 45-42. South Shore League games that got postponed, Norwell and Mashpee. Other South Shore League games, finals, it was Abington over Carver 59-44. Middleborough loses to Rockland 48-39. Southeast Conference. Bridgewater Raynham takes care of Durfee 76-46. Brockton beats New Bedford, and Coach DeRosa in his first win as the boys basketball coach at Brockton High, 72-40. Norwood over Hopkinton in Tri-Valley action, 77-73. Dedham over Millers, 58-44. Bellingham loses to Medway, 61-37. Westwood in a nail-biter beats Medfield, 62-60. You ready?
Yep.
All right, now with girls basketball, here is the Sportsmaster.
Okay. In Bay State, on North 45, Braintree 35, Walpole 53, Milton 16, Natick 34, Wesley 13. The Needham versus Wilmouth has been postponed. In the Capes and the Islands, Rising John Tar and St. John's Paul II have been postponed, as well as St. John Paul II versus Monomoy, and Sandwich versus Barnstable has been postponed. Noss set 90, Nantucket 22.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Cape Cod Academy 41, Sturgis West 28. Okay, and the Catholic Central Bishop and Austin Prep has been delayed.
And now Patriot League.
Okay, and now I'm down there. I wanted to do it again.
That's all right. So the postponed games, let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Postponed games, Silver Lake and Hingham are postponed. Other finals, Pembroke beats Quincy 33-30. The Marshfield North Plymouth game has been postponed. Hanover over Plymouth South 59-18. And that's it.